This video is made possible by the following sponsors. Make sure to check out their awesome products in the links below. Hey guys, Jimmy here and welcome back to rFactor 2 for another video. Today we're going to be driving the first ever piece of paid DLC that's come from rFactor 2, specifically Studio 397, and that is this, the McLaren 650s GT3. Now this piece of content was released yesterday as part of McLaren's World Fastest Gamer competition. For those who don't know, McLaren's World's Fastest Gamer competition is McLaren's effort to, I think, just sort of emulate GT Academy to some extent and try and scour the sim racing world and the racing world for a driver for their simulator. Whoever wins the competition will be given a full-time job as that test driver on the simulator and basically a big step into the world of motorsport. Now, I'm not doing that today. Today, I'm just looking at the car, but I am going to be having a go at the World's Fastest Gamer competition. Now, I'm under no misconception. I know I'm not the fastest guy out there, but I think it'll be a cool experience and hopefully some good content for you guys. For this video today, I'm going to be driving the 650s GT3 in a 6-lap race around totally not Suzuka, hence why I'm wearing the Hachimachi today. Before I get started though, I want to just very quickly say that I am actually injured at the moment. I spent the majority of yesterday up in A&E, which is basically like the accident emergency service in the UK, because I was having some quite worrying chest pains on the right side here. It turns out that I actually managed to crack a rib. So I'm currently on quite a bit of medication right now. I'm quite sore, but I wanted to bring you guys this content because I'm excited for it as much as you are. Hopefully the medication doesn't get in the way of the driving too much because I'm feeling quite right now, but I guess we'll see. Okay then, so we start right at the back of this 20 car field here, looking to the lights just on the left, 4 lights, 5 lights, build the revs up, and away we go. Oh, a nice start there. Got the jump on the AI, definitely straight to the inside, hugging the wall, trying to make as many places as possible to get down to T1. Oh, that gap's going to disappear, so I'm going to back out of that, and it reappears again. So I'm going to put it up the inside here at T1. Everything is cold, brakes are cold, tyres are cold right now, so I'm going to be nice and careful through here. Excuse me, a little bit of contact there, the fella on the left. Having to wait for this guy in front, so I smash the throttle there, try and get the corner ASAP. Up to P15, so a good start there. Couple places gained as we go through the S's for the first time. Oh, guy on the left goes well right onto the gravel there, so that's him down a couple of places as I understeer a bit. All these tyres really are nice and cold. You can see how much the car is sort of skating around at this point. Come on, car, up to the Dunlop curve, just getting nice and tight, get my throttle nice and smooth, run it to the outside, try not to oversteer too much, and there we go, away then through the first S's for the first time, down to the first Degner now. I'm going to use first gear through here. It's pretty bad having my shifter hand be my right hand because that is the side that I have the injury on, but I'm okay, I'm good for now. Hopefully I won't die in this race. Coming down then to the hairpin for the first time, I'm going to try and go up the inside here, nice and sneaky. Trying to be as respectful as I can to that AI, because I get people tell me that my driving every now and then can be a little bit elbows out, so I'm going to try and be a bit better for you guys. The long right hand now, then coming up to the spoon curve. I'm going to try and time our braking nicely. There you go, down the third gear, almost touch this curb on the inside. Trying to avoid that curb on the outside, really pulls you out, that curb on the outside. Easy through here, nice, soft on the throttle. Okay, good. We're up to P14 now, so we're making good progress through the field. Only a 6-lap race round here, so this is very much a sprint, so maybe I should be elbows out, who knows. Coming up to 130R. I'm going to go down to 5th. Blend the throttle easier. Turning a bit too early there. You see I ran over the grass on the inside, sort of slowed me up a little bit, but no worries, we're good. And now down to the chicane! Oh, locked up the brakes there. We're surprised we haven't got a flat spot. No traction control, no ABS being run at the moment. As you can see, I'm sliding around quite a bit in this car. And from what I know, this car is on 397 sort of newer tyre model. And I don't know, it's strange because I'm so used to the old tyre model with having what I say quite intense force feedback and quite intense feeling through the wheel. If anything, I say this force feedback is a little bit weaker, but it makes more sense. If that makes sense, I don't think it does. The same sort of level of force isn't there. Of course, you can jack up the forces to give you a very strong force feedback, but I'm using the same settings as I used sort of in VEC Le Mans, and I know that is a mod. But this, it feels a little bit looser, only a little bit. Not too. It's not bad though. Anyway, go in front. See AI there passing. AI, I think, are on about 40% aggression and about 98% strength. These guys are actually quite fast around here. And I'm a little bit rusty in RF2 right now, so I'm having to sort of build my my pace back up again. Second deck does sort of struggling a bit now. And I'm going to very much mirror Empty Box's comment about it's nice to see rFactor 2 have something that is actually semi-modern. We had the Radical recently, which I'm not quite sure how relevant that really is to have as a piece of content, but this 650s, as well as their announcement they're going to be releasing, I think 4 or 5 more. No, I think it's 4 more. Oh, is it 3 more? I don't know. They're releasing more GT3s as well. You have the option to either buy the McLaren on its own for about £4.50, something like that, or buy the pack. They're on that curb on the outside, you can hear it in the 4C-back rumbling there. Or yeah, or you can buy the pack for I think it's like £13, so it's better off to buy the pack if you're going to buy them all anyway. And I'm really looking forward to that, because it means we're actually going to have some modern cars, some modern race cars in RF2, so that's nice. That's always it's nice to see 397 going in that direction. Come on, blend it through there, Jimmy. Ugh. I'm really rusty in RF2. I'm not quite as good as I used to be. I'm playing too much iRacing recently. That AI is so slow into that. I run into the back of him again. I need to actually take a different line through there, because the AI definitely slowed me up. Another lap completed. No places gained that lap. I'm sort of busy just trying to get into a rhythm. 2:04 is not a terrible time. It's not great either. I want to be really in the 2:02s. But I'm going to put in some good laps around here, so go down to 5th, go down to 4th, and then down to 3rd. Brakes in this thing they feel quite far back as default. I'm on the default setup at the moment, so I haven't really made any adjustments. I just wanted to get into the car and sort of get the first impressions of it before I start adjusting it for the inevitable hot lapping competition that is going to be McLaren's world fastest gamer. But it feels like the brakes are quite far back. And the car feels very stiff at the rear as well, actually. Maybe some diff changes will help out a little bit there. It feels like it wants to slide quite a lot on throttle, which of course I know we've got a lot of power behind us as well. Mid-engine car this, I don't know the actual figures, probably around 500 horsepower though, to fit in with current GT3 regs. Oh Jesus, come on Jimmy, get through there, nice. I need to actually focus on going forward a bit now. I definitely have the pace here. I need to be a little bit less extravagant with my gear shifts as well, because I'm actually feeling it. I'm feeling it in the ribs. I'm really feeling it. And the slipstream, not much of a slipstream through here. Don't get much push of course in these cars. There is a bit of a downforce in these GT3s, as you can see by the massive wang on the back of it. But a lot of the grip comes mechanically as well. I remember Chris Harris saying in the build-up to the Spa 24, the difference between the Bentley and the McLarens, it actually has some sort of downforce at the front compared to the Bentley, which was just, as he said, a luxurious boat. But again, this being a GT3 car, it isn't all downforce, there is a lot of mechanical grip too. Let's try and gain a bit of time through 130, shall we? 5th gear, there you go, sort of trying to... I'm trying to predict the understeer a bit. There's a bit of understeer at high speed, as you'd expect. See that how much better I am on the braking through here than the AI. Come on, soften the throttle. Come on, we're close now. Smashed the throttle there. Rear of the car got a little bit nervous and lost a bit of time understeering there. AI going defensive. I love the RF2 AI. They're so good. I think they're probably the best AI you're going to come across in sim racing. We're going to dive to the inside for T1. Try and outbrake him. No. AI's got me done there. He pulls to the inside a bit, takes a bit of a tighter line. That's cool. That's cool to see the AI doing that. Really try and move up a little bit now. Too much yabbering. Stayed in 14th place the last couple of laps now. I think I'll do have the pace to get a bit further forward. I'm not going to be fighting for any of the good positions today. I think a top 10 would be a bit of a stretch, but that's what we'll go for. We like to do stretch goals here. Easy. There you go, nice. Sort of balancing the car, you can see how much I'm having to almost correct through there. My driving at the moment isn't that smooth, and I think this car really appreciates a smooth driver. Unfortunately, that ain't me. Second gear, right, smoothing the throttle through there. That's nicer through there. You sort of try and run it as it is a little bit of camber there. You try and run it through as if it is a cambered corner. Then go to the insides here. No, a bit too late. I could have put a nose in there, but it would have been contact. I'm really enjoying this car. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's quite intuitive. You know exactly what you're doing when you get into it. It isn't any sort of weird driving style you have to pick up to get the car to go fast. You drive it as you think this car would be doing and it responds, which is always a very good sign. It means that the physics behind it are semi-decent, and it's so cool to see that RF2 has some sort of partnership with McLaren, because McLaren are a big name in both sports car racing and F1, although less so recently, rip Honda. But it's great to see that those connections are being made, because it means this game, which I thought for the longest time had sort of died, personally, it was sort of just being kept alive by leagues, is now coming back to life, and that is awesome to see, because it means more sims for us to play with, which is always a good thing. Oh, had a little bit tardy through there, a little bit of poke through there. This is where I wish I had, again, some sort of VR or maybe track IR setup, and that's actually good news. Just to let you know, guys, I have actually ordered an Oculus Rift in that summer sale, so going to be bringing you guys some awesome VR content here. I'm not sure how much I'm going to bring you, but I want to at least do 1 or 2 videos with it. Oh, why? Don't spin it, don't spin it. Ah, see ya. That's what happens there. The rear end wants to come around. Oh, lost a place, only one place, I think. Yeah, only one place. That's frustrating. I managed to keep it alive just about. So easy to do that at T1. I've done it in iRacing, I've done it in a set of Corsa, I've done it in this, I've done it in bloody AMS. You just take a little bit too much speed in the rear end's like, nah. And you end up just having a sort of moment like that. I was very lucky not to go round, actually. Although I do want that place back now. It's always sad losing a place. Come on, car, respond to me, please. Be my friend. There you go, good. 5th gear. Now 3rd for Degner 1. Really backing it in there, being a little bit too extravagant. Again, the brakes, I think, are a little bit too far back. They could deal with being a tiny bit further forward. I'm going to go for the dive. No, I'm not. Thought better of it the last second there. Just sitting on the rear tires, coming out the corner there. Fantastic stuff. I think I have got a chance of getting that place back. I mean, top 10 has involved me getting to the front of these guys, which I don't think is going to happen now. I've only got about a lap left after this. But first impressions of this car are good. I'm happy with it. I was very nervous. This car, I think, for RF2 is a sort of make or break type of thing, and this is definitely a make. It's doing everything that I expect it to do. The mistakes that I'm making is sort of just down to inexperience and not having much time in the car. But I think really it's a car to be very rewarding, and I'm really hoping to see some leagues pick it up. I really am. Oh Jesus! Jeez! Still alive! Still alive! Okay, still alive. AI there was a bit slow through 130R. The fact that I can catch that, I think, gives you an idea of what I mean about this force feedback. Maybe being a tiny bit weaker, but the detail is still there. Okay, right. Let's try and get P14 back. Let's at least try and do that, shall we? Let's try not to fail too dismally. The AI are a good level, though, I must say. It's good to have this sort of level of competition where you are genuinely having to try. Of course, I am sort of yabbering away, so I'm losing about 5% or so of actual talent, if you want to call it that. I call it ability to not crash more than a couple laps. But let's see if we can hear the tyre scrubbing. Feel them scrubbing a bit now. Tyres are all nice and warm now, which is good. Ooh. AI's a bit slow out of there. That's good. That's what I like to see. When AI fight each other, they do slow each other down as they would. And again, side by side, this is going to be good for me. I might get a couple of places here. There we go, sneaky, sneaky. Cut the inside a bit too much. First Degner, inside second. Excuse me. Oh, side by side. On the throttle. Stab on the throttle. Thank you very much. P14. That's what you get for trying to fight with someone else, mate. I'm take advantage of that. Kind of a hairpin. Oh, the car's a bit lethargic in there. Big old drift on the way out. The P14. Can we get to P13? The guy's a bit too far ahead, if you ask me, but we'll do our best. We'll see if we can be good through Spoon for a change, shall we? Right to the outside, touch the curve a bit there, a bit scary. Guy behind's looking very aggressive. I won't be surprised if we see him have a go into the last chicane. I've done that to me in sort of my practice races. Okay, good, out of there, nice. Keeping one eye in the mirror and one eye ahead. Now, AI is sort of semi-slow through 130i. It's got about 8 tenths on me. It's going to be quite a big dive to get past him. Let's see what he's like through here. 5th gear through. Oh, back end of the car. Everywhere but where I want it to be. Okay. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried it. I tried it. Oh. Okay. That was a bit of a shitty last move. But there you go. That is the McLaren 650s GT3. Hell of a lot of fun. Worth the money? I think so. I think people are going to be sort of on both sides of the fence regarding RF2 doing paid content, and I support them because everyone else does it. Literally everyone else does it, and RF2 are doing it, and if they provide good content like this, and I have no problem with giving them my money. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit subscribe to be notified of future videos. I'm going to lay down now and probably take some more painkillers because my rib is hurting quite a bit. But yes, take care everyone, have an awesome day. See you all next time.